just going to open and say that is a pretty creepy song playing in the background there. Right! Hello everybody, this is Soapie Plays, and welcome back to Soapie Tries New Games. Today we have a point-and-click adventure called Bear With Me. I'm not sure what just happened there, but okay, I think it's song just starting, okay. Yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure that's Detective Noir style. It's combined tale with the graphics and style. Anyways, it seems pretty interesting. I haven't played a good point-and-click adventure in a long time, so yeah, let's see what happens, what we have here. It's 3 episodes, okay, simple enough, let's get started. Okay, it's actually color in this game. It says it will be purely black and white. And that does not look good. Nope, that's not good at all. That's fire. And now something creepy in the background. Very creepy in the background.
Please wake up.
Hi? Also, I couldn't tell if that was a fire or some kind of a demonic ritual or something. Right, point and click. I assume you want to talk to
Millie,
me?
my toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
Seek out for the voice acting, because whenever I speak for a long time, my voice gets really worse.
It seems you had a nightmare.
There
was this fire and black smoke was coming from the windows. Funny thing is, it didn't feel scary to me, like I wasn't really there.
Was it Paper City?
No, I don't think so. What are you doing here, Millie? Are you all right?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Alright. I'm pretty sure we have to find the bear anyways.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said We escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The mugshot boys helped me through the east tunnel. Bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Okay, so my impression is that this is mostly her imagination here. So, which begs the question:
I don't
what
really
exactly
need glasses,
is-
but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Which begs the question: what exactly is this Paper City? Let me just look around before we go to find a bear.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Ted, huh? I think this is the closet over here that Ted's writing there. And this our inventory.
I don't think so.
There we go. No? Sesame knife?
I broke my mom's glasses. I better find use for this lens now.
That works.
This won't hold.
A decent. Oh, okay. Simple enough. Alright. Algebra radio. Oh, music.
It's filled with stuff I brought from the city.
Let's open that up, okay?
Are you even trying?
Cut open the box. How about... That's not that bad yet, is it? Let's see what else we have.
Nothing
here.
interesting about them. Well, one of them has a PhD in clinical virology, so I guess that's something.
The pillows? Oh, you sure are imaginative, Lulu.
My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process.
Okay, so far seems pretty lighthearted, all things considered.
So fluffy and comfortable. This is my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Alright, I can't think of anything else for now, so... Ooh, books. What's up here?
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are The Adventures of Whodunit. Dunit, like, almost gets whacked. There is no I in crime, except for that one. And Love and Other Words, a dictionary review.
Okay. Fancy. Or interesting little book titles.
My chest. It's the best.
Right, let's just go talk to Ted, because it doesn't think that should be right now. Oh, supper.
Early bird cornflakes. I like to eat them in the evening, completely disregarding their overly advertised intended use.
Oh, you. Alright, let's go to the closet now.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Somehow I expected her to, or Ted to have a gruffer voice, not just because she's a teddy bear.
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Fine. If you don't come along, please
Okay,
go along.
so you've made your point. I guess I'll just go alone, into the night. Hope no one stabs me in the back.
Fine. I guess if I come along, they're going to stab me instead. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things, and there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Is this city like her house? Amber's house, probably? And, maybe in not since you're into bird watching. Let's go to bird watchers.
Yeah. Millie and the birdwatchers of the world?
What? The BWOW is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? The fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what Red Man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Nilly is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over, I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Well, I think your hat is pretty good. My first guess was the magnifying glass. Yeah, let's do the hat.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
That's right, dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
I already had the magnifier, just kinda broken, isn't it? Anything you can take up here? Water? Come on,
I
let's
love
see
the
it.
yarn work especially.
Good. Come back once we have the adhesive part of the thing. Magnifying glass. Like the music. Move. Maybe a funky thing. Like the bottle? Okay.
Left there for research purposes.
Uh-huh.
It makes this place look like a proper office.
Huh. FBI.
It says FBI on it. I bet it stands for Federal Bear Investigation.
Sure.
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen? Surely not the.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
What, Guardians of the Galaxy? Looks more like the Hulk or Iron Man. They're different. Iron Man.
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright.
Oops. Let's look at the bright side. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time just clicking through all these things, so I'm going to look for what I need. So, oh, screw. Can I take that?
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Can I not say anything about that? No? Okay.
This
can I
won't
drag it
hold.
down?
Are you even
Come on.
There we go.
I'm trying.
Now I just need a... Voila!
There you go.
A perfect crime Ted will never know.
I should be able to find out. But, there you go.
That's not my magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
That's one fine suit for the teddy bear. Right, it's fucked. Ready? You guys need to say Ted?
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Bear, I know you wouldn't let little miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out, or else.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Sure. Alright, let's move on out.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
Since it leads to the hallway, I was kind of expecting you would lead right to the city streets. Not a sense of control. That's where he is, after all.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Curious, but first, I'll try what's behind those things. It looks a bit weird. Let's open that up.
It's locked.
Alright, over east. Let's go. Let's go for the study. Okay. Hi.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's it takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Ow. Yellow King? Where do I hear he's about the Yellow King? Let's go with the
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down in the basement level, but we all know better.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Is that the hole we were talking about?
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
Okay. Okay. How about this red man?
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first, gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from them since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Alright. Alright, how about
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
What did Gary do about the box door murder?
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Okay, guess that's it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's all right.
I wonder if Rusty is supposed to be one of her brother's toys. Because Ted and Billy are clearly plushes. Rusty is probably some kind of action figure. Maybe it's the one we saw inside her closet. Yeah. Clearly, their parents
It's a
study.
decorative plaque of some sort, or an award for wood chopping? I don't really know.
Okay. Alright. Cabinet.
Hey, a
What did I do
flashlight.
with that?
But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
I don't want to take away Rusty's battery.
Ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me.
You know, a job at Marlboro. Okay.
We'll have to find another way.
Why not?
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say. It's just hanging around.
Ready, Ted? Ready?
We'll have to find another way.
I mean, why not? Can I pick you up, Ted, and then you go pick me? I guess you can't, since it's all in your imagination. It doesn't really work. Alright, hole in the wall. Let's see.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
Alright, I guess we can't go through here just yet. Maybe I can find a stick or something.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Bye.
Come on.
Fine. Well, that's the point of these point-click adventure games. You have to click on try everything and everything and see who sticks. Painting lab, vase, paint.
I've always loved this painting. It looks familiar in a way. I feel like I've been there before.
Huh, yeah? How come you're not in it?
Books? Okay, fine, nothing. Property flat?
It's growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive, doll? You should have been a detective.
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you throw like one.
Ah. Alright, let's leave here for now. Clearly I have to look for something else.
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah.
Thing. This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Is this a horror game? I don't think it's Noir, but not. I didn't think it's a horror game. Well, it's like horror at least. You go to the parents' room?
It's locked.
Yeah, I didn't
I
think
mean,
so.
of course it is.
I don't want to take Rusty's battery just yet, so let's see if we can find another battery somewhere else. Maybe downstairs? Upstairs?
You use them to move up and down the house.
Fascinating stuff.
Fascinating indeed. After maybe?
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Alright. I guess we have to ask Rusty. I thought there was whole area downstairs, but I guess not. Under Rusty upstairs. Rusty.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't just take one, but what's this for?
We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
Yeah.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust.
Alright, let's go get those credentials in.
Ted and Amber, move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
Can we, find a metal stick to complete the circuit while we're replacing the battery? It's been a majority ranking, but why not? It's a room. Can I get a booking stick somewhere? No. Into the closet we go. Maybe this battery's
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not a burnout, Ted. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What, am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Very nice. Let's see there. Redesigning. First, I suppose I can take the badge from that. That cabinet should be somewhere.
There. Is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Right, simple enough. Oh. I guess we're going straight back then. Let's go. Right, case files. Oh.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little Miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Okay, well, looks like...
This won't work.
Cool.
It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Really? So, Jake, are you taking that battery? No? 2 or more, so how the heck... Why don't I get another one then? Okay, it's... What was this snoring? Maybe he has battery? I'll check both. Let's take a look at his study real quick. Hopefully it doesn't turn into another horror show. That's...
Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it.
Oh? Book?
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Random? No. That... Also, we can get easy. We need more battery somehow. Maybe has a battery. And then that was Rusty gave us a clue to talk to her. Bedroom. Bedroom. Minnie, you okay there?
Be careful, you two.
Okay, guess not. Can I take battery from the radio? I mean, it's maybe one of those battery ones. Okay, guess not. So where the heck was this getting a battery?
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Good, oh, there's a case here. Battery? There we go.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Oh, we know for well where it's going to be.
Hey, I got it working.
And now off we go to the bathroom. I'm kind of expecting a jump scare. Bathroom. I like that we saw this in the setting. Oof.
It's full of uninteresting stuff.
Duster? Let's grab that. Pretty sure he needs a duster for the spider.
This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case.
Okay. What? So, he has autosave.
No, but nice try, Mom.
What else do we have here? Cabinet? No. Cabinet? No. Desktop? Green products.
Nah, I'm pretty as it is.
What head? Can you turn it up a bit? Creams?
Just some stuff I don't really care about.
Okay.
Mirror,
What's in
mirror
there?
on the wall. Who will be a beautiful princess who's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies?
You are Amber? Like for totes.
I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it? I'm not going through trash. It's just my work ethic.
Come on, that's it get dirty once in a while. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else here. And the feather duster is enough anyways. Yep.
What's happening? What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night, and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
I'm pretty Pretty sure lights doesn't work like that. But we have Duster now, so we can probably just get through the spider-infested hole. Sure, Minnie's okay. Rusty seems fine. Okay, dusted out.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
No. It's only a... Oh.
The case was spinning out of control, so fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine, who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Pretty sure Paper City is the thing for Flint's room. Now, who are you two? Big off on Red Map? No sharp others? Talk to them?
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it!
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too.
Amber? We're just talking.
You two lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
Tell me what you know, and the next time the Reef King asks me about you two, I'll forget about your whereabouts.
We sorted it out with the Sharks, Snoop. We started a nice little enterprise with them. See, me and John here have a way with the tourists. The deal is to take them on a nice little tour around our beautiful city that ends in his gambling house.
There are numerous attractive locations scattered throughout the city, but sometimes you just have to go that extra mile if you want to experience it the way the locals do. For instance, there's a lovely little deli store just off of Peril Street. halfway down to the harbor. Their madeleines are to die for. Just pick a spot on their beautiful terrace and enjoy a good book or a romantic evening with that special someone.
Yeah, see? That's right, John.
Huh. I bet whatever they keep in their wallets, by the end of the day, the shark sends his goons to clean them out when they leave. Am I right?
Well, yeah, but that's just his style, see?
I bet it is.
Alright.
Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
Barbershop
No,
quartet?
I'm just asking because I started a barbershop quartet, and I need a strong baritone, but also someone that can take the lead if necessary.
For these types of situations, you need someone that has a wider range.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook for now. So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me. Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure. And your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man?
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it. I just don't get why you would protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn, see? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah. See you later, Snoop.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
Key? For what? Furniture, okay. But first, what is this red cloth?
We'll have to find another way.
With a sword? Realistic sword? Nice.
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later.
Yeah. Those box. Big box.
It's a cardboard box. I bet there are all kinds of useful things inside.
Hello? Papers, books. Doesn't seem pretty good as well. Can I use a sword on the
No.
shelf? Oh? Knock it down somehow? Box? Alright.
Reserved for douching out at college.
Ha. Hello? Nope. That's a candy bag. That's none of those pills. Cigars.
Lowlifes. I guess they are so used to police interrogations. Standing in front of bright lights is where they feel most at home.
Oh, you there. Alright, so we can't take this closet.
Well, this thing really stands out. We'll have to find another way.
Alright, guess we can't take that for now. It's okay, we have different needs. Back to study. Looks there? Oh, it's up there. Amber's still there. She is.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The Red Man?
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two?
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. We should check other rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they, totally just found lying on the floor.
We should start there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear. You too.
Sure, there's not nice now, but before that, I'm sure we can lock me down, right? Not the books.
I don't think so.
Come on, it's totally not the key down on that. Yes, sir?
Are you even trying?
Maybe you can't lock down the sword, the key of the sword. Fine. Can you use Ted on it? Nope. Fine, we'll go to the parent. Just give me for a second, right? There's a flash. Oop.
It's unlocked.
Alright.
Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Where would they even find the keys? The brush.
It looks a lot like a horse brush.
Oh. You can't. Well, high heels.
I love wearing these around the house. They make me look taller. They're really uncomfortable, though.
Yeah, I never liked high heels either.
Where else to put them but underneath the bed where you sleep? Men, am I right?
Do men do that? I always just leave it in my. Next reason next to the door. Front door, I mean. Remember?
I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
Okay.
It's my parents' closet, also known as a cliched hiding spot when playing hide and seek.
But if it works, if it works. Show me a dark room. Also, yeah.
A painting of some guy. Let's name him. Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepyface. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any. Jeffrey Creep.
Big fact?
I feel like these should grow in a pond. I could be wrong.
I agree. Those look like lily pads. But yeah, let's go move on to the dark room. Up here? Maybe when we leave. Oh, that's a film. Safe. There's so many combination for it, so take a look at that later. Science bottles? Nope. Where? Nope. Oh, pincers.
Used to pinch things.
Uh-huh. How does it develop in this film?
Do what with it?
Is
Used to
there-
develop photos. Then you hang them up and let them dry. Fascinating stuff.
Okay. Like,
I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole. Seems like it's empty. You can pour something in it, like water or fire.
fire water maybe, but not fire. Okay.
It's just a tap.
Can I? Oh, film an larger. Yeah, that could work.
Nothing happened.
But yeah. Put the film strip down. Oop.
Nothing happened. There's something.
Missing.
Just a bunch of stuff.
Am I? I'll be honest, I don't know if
An
what
undeveloped roll of film. Not much else to say.
I know what's entailed in developing a film. So
I can't use. I don't think.
sword?
I can't use.
Kind of, but sure. Buster?
Are you even?
Nope, not really. Try to save them. I don't know what else we can do. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's get out there. Oop.
Big ass
ass
bottles.
bottles.
Step right up, folks. Witness the amazing bottle twins. Guess
This is
this
something
room
here.
isn't so dark after all.
What am I missing though? There's no film?
A book titled Developing for Dummies. I guess
Ah,
developers
perfect.
are dummies. This book is a good investment.
But I can't read it. You see what's in the process of
Nothing to
developing
see
film.
here. Move along.
Power? Nope. Tweezers? Pincers? I already checked that. Something is missing here. Let's see what it says.
It's some enlarger thingy. My dad explained it to me, but I might have fallen asleep while standing up. That's how boring that was.
And now we don't know how to open that. Sir. Lights. Lights. Pipe containers. Measuring
It has measuring units on the side. Not that I would know anything about that. I'm
Yeah. It's missing something.
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
I put the film in there, didn't I? Oh, make an image. What's make an image for? Up. Should go in there. Cool. And click.
There. Is it over? Is that it?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective you are. Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids now, and then we get the photo.
Alright, how do I... Developing liquids.
Used to develop photos of you going to visit your boring old relatives that one summer when you had nothing else to do.
Alright, let's put the latent image in that. I have no idea how to
Come
develop
on.
photo. So I'm just guessing here. Yes, sir? It's empty, right?
Just some
Answers?
canisters filled with some unidentified liquids. A book
Sure,
titled,
tell me.
I guess develop...
Nope.
Used to develop photos... Used to develop...
I wish you would tell me how to develop an image, because I really don't know. Jar,
for storing preserves and other stuff.
gas bottles, cylinder.
I can't use...
Gosh,
I don't think-
bottles?
Come on.
There's-
Do what
did you
with
see
it?
there?
I can't use... I don't think so.
Oh, come on, follow the developing tools right there. Safe canisters.
Are you even...
Sir?
I can't use that.
Okay.
Are you even... Do what with it?
Okay. Duct tape,
Come on.
sword, a duster.
Are you
That's
even?
language. Oh,
Do what with it? Are you Come on.
It's not really helping, is it? I know I need to develop this photo somehow, but how do I do that?
Do what with it?
Look,
Come on.
no film. We really don't want to figure this out. I have to be missing something here. Hey, do you know how to run the film?
We need to open that safe. There could be something helpful inside.
Actually, but I assume the film has a code on it. We just need to develop the film somehow. Okay.
It's just a bunch of stuff used to develop photos. Used to pinch.
I suppose.
I can't use that.
Oh. Measuring cylinder? Like that?
It's where the water comes from. Are you
I'm trying here, lady.
Guess this room isn't
Jar, size bottles.
for storing preserves and others. Just some canisters filled with some unidentified liquids.
Okay, I'm kind of stuck here. I'm pretty sure I checked most of the other stuff. Well, let's go to the pantry for now. Jump scare? Scare. Probably would be a jump scare if I were to successfully develop the film.
I'm not
Lipstick?
allowed to use lipstick till I'm a bit older, according to my mom. It's highly inedible, though.
Doesn't sound like something else there.
It's
Small
for sitting
letters or
down. Like, way down.
There's a bit of distortion there, but okay. What's that? Vase?
Some weird plant is sticking out of it. Come on.
Yeah, I tried it. Ed?
Wasn't there another room here somewhere?
Yeah, pointing me to a dark room. So I'm assuming now those everything I need to develop for the film is inside here now. Okay, let's just go through here with every single one. Film larger. I check that. All the building stuff. Hammer? I tried this, right?
Are you even?
Yeah, I tried it. Okay.
Do what with it? I don't think.
Okay.
Do what with? Come
Smash the
on.
stick open. So. Stairs. Measuring spindle.
Come on. I don't think. My mom uses the same one to wash Ted in.
What? That's not true. I have a shower in my office.
Oh, you do you?
Okay. I am clearly missing something to hang up his film. Sure.
Used to
Is this-
pinch things. Going through trash is not on my to-do list.
Throw it in the trash.
I don't think.
Yeah. So. Is he over here? Nope.
Just a bunch of stuff used to develop photos.
I'm pretty sure you have to soak the film in some liquids for sure, but they won't let me. I think they mentioned to the.
Come on.
Yeah, it won't let me. And then the book is
A book titled
develop.
Developing for Dummies. I guess developers are dummies. This book is a good investment.
Yeah, you would think I would have read it since
I bet
we
it's
actually
filled
tried
with
to develop
boring
film.
landscapes. That's the only thing my dad takes pictures of.
Jar, science bottles.
Used for for storing preserve.
Jar. Canisters. No. Let's head back to the outside, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure I tried everything here. I mean, it's just on my knife, I guess.
Are you?
I haven't tried this on stuff.
I don't think. Are you?
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here for now. Maybe check on Millie, see how she's doing. Or maybe we can give the batteries back to Rusty. What's here? Give.
Are you?
Oh. Yes, we can still. Something to do with this practice case, but it's locked. I'm 90% sure the key is the one thing in Soapie.
Wait.
Maybe something in Ted's office I can develop the photo? We'll have to see. Maybe you okay there?
Be careful.
I don't have to look at the watch.
Come on.
I mean, come
Do
on.
what with it?
Suffer pencils?
The tools I used to.
Doesn't seem to be anything here.
Just.
Alright, I'll be. Yeah, I'm going to look this up because I won't waste so much time or any more time on it. 1 second, please. I really wish I would have shown you or let you use the book. How to develop photo. I mean. Bear with me. Apparently it's written on the bottom of the one item. Clearly it's, I'm pretty sure it's going to be this image here. It's such a study room. Study room? Okay. Sure, I'll start with that. I only need the things that are safe to study to develop the film, maybe. Let's see here. This side we go.
It looks familiar. I feel.
Maybe magnify it?
I can't use that.
Magnifying.
Come on.
Yes.
I just love these old paintings. If I fail in my quest to become a world-renowned novelist and Pulitzer Prize winner, maybe I'll become a painter.
Sure. Are they letting just anyone be a painter these days?
Hey, I'm only 10 years old. The world is my oyster.
What about your parents' room?
I mean, been there. Maybe it's not true. That's it. Really?
There's a number written underneath. 107.
Okay.
What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
Alright, 107, that's right, the code. Okay. For that flashing creepy lights. Nope. I should have checked it. I guess I'll still focus on developing the film. be short time, but I want to finish up the first chapter at least. Okay, it seems alright. It should be really close to that too. Let's try. 107.
There we go.
Cool.
It was the number from the statue. Not a police code for anything, Mr. I don't follow no rules. Hey, these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Why don't you keep his eyes safe and be perfect good stuff on. Alright, let's develop it, put them in the containers.
There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in.
Empty photo scene. Yeah, it's an image. Hey, it's Redman.
Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this. Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is. This could be just a prank is all I'm saying. We should get back to Million.
Yeah, you're right.
Just a prank?
We have to wait, though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
All right, so we wait. So,
Really?
how have you been lately?
That. Oh. Hi, Redman. Are you playing as you? Why are we playing as you? Sure, walk slow. Am I supposed to attack Millie? That's a creepy red man, that's for sure. Metro? Dusty asleep. So I guess we're going to Ember's room to attack Millie. No, that's not just great. I don't attack really. Can't eat the supper? Nope. Go to the closet? Yeah, of course we have to attack maybe. I don't think they're gonna try to me. Ooh. We just escape? There we go. You didn't attack Minnie though? I think she heard a glass breaking or something. That makes me wonder what would happen if I attacked Minnie. Oh, too late now. Let's go talk to Minnie and then we'll see where we go from there. Rusty? Don't sleep.
Millie, are you okay? We heard a scream.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It was him, the red man. You just missed him.
We found a photo. He's in my house, Millie.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming, 'cause he jumped out the window seconds before you came in. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here now. You're safe.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
What about Millie? Are we gonna leave her alone? What if the red man shows up?
She'll be fine. Millie's a tough broad. She'll probably whack the hell out of him until he's had enough and surrenders to local authority.
Millie, are you gonna be fine on your own?
Don't worry about me, little miss. I'll go and find some place to hide. You two better be careful out there.
Okay, kind of glad we
Since I'm
didn't.
paying for the view, I might as well enjoy.
Nail.
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless.
Can I close the window? It's kind of chilly in here.
I don't think.
Okay, so the attic was it? Ooh, that's loud. There you go.
A
How did we
door
get up there?
that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door.
Yeah, but how the heck do we get up there?
It's locked.
Maybe need a sword?
Come on.
Nail?
Do what?
Sword to break open
Are you
the piece? And how do I get open the attic door? Maybe we can finally use this, get the key on this study now.
We'll have to find another way.
Sword?
Come on.
It's logical to me. Knock it down with
Come
the
on.
nail?
Come on.
Photo?
Come on.
Spectrum? I haven't checked it in a while. Hello?
I don't like pillows.
You never said you were gonna get 5 pillows and the papers.
We'll have to find
Has to be
another
a way
way.
to- has to be a way to get that
No,
off down.
no. 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 No.
What you guys?
No.
You can spear? So
It's got drawers. I guess the logical thing to do here would be to search the drawers for clues, but I'm not going to do that. I have my reasons.
So you just don't want to honestly do it. You see how Scott?
Any leads on the missing kid yet?
That's classified. You two remembered something.
Nothing useful, probably. I remember my first job. I got a job helping out at the local library after school. I was never much of a bookworm, but I would just sit there among the books and smell the air, see? That old book smell still lingers to this day. I would sit there on a banister way past the end of my shift, admiring all the people there, the scholars, the academics. I guess they were a reminder of all the things I could be someday, see? Then they had to lock up and the janitors would come and just toss me out back into a dumpster.
Damn. That's rough. Maybe we should check out the room. Kid's room, Amber's room, I mean. To see if the nail, we can do something to nail. Holy Pepek. I really want to finish this chapter, but I don't know what we can do. I suppose we just look up and then get a hint to the next room. Ed?
We should get back to Million.
We were just at Minnie. After her, didn't we? Let's go talk to her again, I guess. Minnie?
Be careful, you.
Dead?
Look out for anything out of place, doll.
Well, we got the window.
Since I'm paying for the view, I might.
What else?
Not. It's filled
Yes.
with mysterious and magic.
I mean, I saw the nail.
I can't use that.
On 10?
Come on.
Everything else seems.
It's my bed. It comes with all the.
Everything else seems to be in place.
It's not working,
Fuck.
but that's okay. I can't tell the time anyways.
Ready?
Since I'm paying for the view.
Can you jump out the window as well?
It's just a window. Don't let this crippling amnesia get to you. You can do this. I don't think so.
Nail?
Do what?
Let's see what you say on what I have to say in the here.
We should get back to.
You already have minis. Am I missing something here? I thought something in the flower place. Back to the closet?
Do what with?
Nope. Maybe hallway vent? Into the back?
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right. I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
Nope, so much of
Ugh.
that. Can I do something with it? Nope, not anymore. Anything out of place? That seems fine. Book seems fine. Supper? Nope. Pencil? Nope. Drawers?
Yes, yes, drawers.
Drawer, bed, radio. Nope. Books?
Look out for anything out of place, doll.
Yeah, I found the nail. Actually, where did the nail come from? Trying to find.
Come on. An empty glass. The dried up milk. You're still not without.
Oh. Really? I would?
Red must have used it to hold.
Completely messed up piece of wood there. That's my bad.
I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach. Come
Really?
on. This won't work. It usually. This won't work.
I need more sticks apparently. Okay. Can I just take that
Come
to
on.
this?
Are you. Come on.
You know what?
Do
One
what?
photo? Oh, I guess we're looking for another piece of wood then. We might have to get in contact in here somehow, so maybe. There's another piece of wood on the windows over here.
We should really go to Paper City. Where did you say the entrance was?
So it was an attic, but we can't really do that. Oh, hopefully we can use this to...
Are you even.
Really?
I don't think.
Fine. Fine. You're really saying that we can't...
This won't work. It.
Let's find that piece of wood somehow. Somewhere. A beef plant?
It's.
Aren't you?
And you.
Oh, a statue? Let me check that.
There's a number. 1.
10-7.
That's a.
I don't.
the cover box? No. Can I use it to get the red thing?
No.
Really? Is there... No.
It looks highly cuttable.
Was it always there? I just missed it.
I'll take it with me. Maybe Millie can tell me something more about it.
Sure. Can I take the... I was hoping we could take the, whatchamacallit, the broom as well, but I guess not.
It's got drawers. But I'm not...
You're gonna do it.
No. No.
Those... I do wish it would make scenes stand out. Yeah, I guess it was pretty standing out. Or outstanding. But if I use such a word? Probably not. Well, I guess we can talk to Millie and see what she has to say about the red cloth. We're still looking for the stick. Longer stick. I suppose we can just
I can't
use... Yeah. At this point, just my stubbornness trying to figure this thing out. Red cloth, maybe?
Millie, we found this piece of red cloth in Flint's room. We thought you could tell us something more about it.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric, but by the feel of it, it feels like a firefighter's uniform. I'm sorry, but that's as much as I can tell.
A firefighter's uniform. This is getting stranger by the minute. What do you make of this doll?
I honestly don't know, Ted. I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is, he's done something to Flint.
Please don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on this guy. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's bound to know something.
Alright. Well, we do have the one more room check. Maybe to just stick in the bathroom somehow. I didn't give it a thorough look through for some reason, I guess. Cabinet? No. Bathroom sink? House?
It's
Cabinet?
full of...
Mirror, toilet, toilet paper, painting. Ah, painting gear. Question?
They're my mom's. I'm not really sure what...
I've heard of best they don't know. Okay, I'm really out of time here, so I'm going to quickly look up before we find a second stick. One moment, please. No, stick. So apparently I gotta find something. I gotta find the attic hook. I assume it's inside here. Duct tape. What? Nail? I don't know, where's a nail? Nail from the clock. What? Nail the clock?
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows no bounds.
That makes no sense. How the... And even acknowledge it, how does that make any sense? I think a companion of it, because it would make more sense to use the stick or the sword to get the key from the study, and then use that key to open this thing. How does a nail open this up?
Yay, I got the hook thingy.
Whatever.
This won't work.
Alright. Wooden board.
This won't hold on its own. There. Now I
Can I use this hook to open the key, get the key out east? I want to see that. We can do that. Okay, good, we can. All you need is for the...
I'll
the
take
knack
this
as
key
well.
with me. Just
You know what this key is for? Oh, this key. The book?
Lex iniusta non est lex? Funny made up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
It's Latin, but I'm not sure if it was actually proper Latin or made up Latin. Why can't I use this desk key? Books, statue, head, government?
Do what with?
Could you use one
I can't
of
use
those- I guess we just move on for now.
We should really go to... Where did you...
Fine, let's go to Ted. Let's go to the attic. Maybe we can use it up there as well. I'm still a little peeved at the nail to the lock. How are we supposed to figure that out? Except for random trying. I guess random trying is the point of these pretty quick adventures. So let's use it like a wand.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate that the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason, to do this one last thing. But the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now. He's the one responsible for Flint's disappearance. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Alright, we can call this episode there. So this is an interesting little game. Some of the puzzles was a little bit convoluted. So, but the rest of it was more or less on me. I don't think this is too long a game. Let me just save and go back to the menu. And see where we left off. But, oh wow, we saw episode 1, okay. So it looks like there's quite a bit left. Yeah. This game is actually free on Steam. I'll put a link to it in the description. There's a collector's edition, which I do have from the Humble Bundle, which includes the soundtrack and maybe some artwork. I haven't really checked it. But yeah, you can play the game for free. And if you guys like it, I'll keep playing the rest of it. I just hope the rest of the puzzles weren't that complicated. But for now, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.